that is definitely reminiscent of a warm summer day.
Those were the best.
Yes.
Chris, you were saying we got to get there. We got to go to one of those games. Yeah,
Right.
it's fun.
Well, Bailey, you started in July, right?
Right. So that's why I wasn't going to say like, oh, I haven't been, because then it's kind of like I have no excuse. Like I was here this summer.
It took. I've been here for however many years. I still haven't gone to Acadia. So there are lots of things all over the right.
Okay.
I
We're
mean,
coming clean
don't
on this
worry.
New Year's Eve.
Wow,
We're not
okay.
taking it with us in the New Year.
2026 is going to be my year.
Nice. Yeah.
Chris discovers Maine.
Yeah, no, it's a great vibe. And yeah, certainly warmer temperatures. That first game, everybody remembers, was a total rainy mess, and that actually added to the atmosphere of how fun it was.
We don't remember.
I don't, but hey, I can take you up the Beehive in Acadia. I did that one when I was like 12 or something. Anyway.
Really?
We can talk off cam
Okay.
about it. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
I do want to just reference that the snowfall map that we're going to eventually get to, it's going to be higher than it was yesterday. And that is because of a shift in how this low develops and then interacts with the coast. Yesterday, we were thinking the low would just shoot off toward Canada, but today it looks like it's going to bend into down East Maine, and that subtle difference in the track of this coastal low will elevate the amount of snow that down East Maine receives. So clouds thickening up right now. The system in question is out over the Great Lakes. This will be working our way tonight, and snow will start spilling into western Maine by the time we ring in the new year. It'll be scattered around and spreading east overnight. Tomorrow morning, the focus, and all day tomorrow really, will be in the eastern half of Maine and specifically down east with only scattered snow in southern Maine. So as this low gets going, it's going to focus the snow into Hancock and Washington counties. This low then wants to bend in and curl up into down east. And as this is happening, there will likely be a swath of snow that sets up again in eastern Maine. As far north as really the county, and that will be driving down into down east as that low moves into Canada, clearing by Thursday in the evening time. And then Friday looks cold. This is also going to bring a significant batch of cold air, teens and low 20s, sunny, but cold and crisp here for Friday and into the weekend. So the snowfall totals, again, did up it from yesterday. Some places 6 to 9 inches in down East Maine, and then that gradually tapers down to 2 to 4 inches from the mid-coast through Bangor and up into Millinocket in the I-95 corridor. For western Maine, the mountains, southern Maine, it is not going to be a significant event, a coating to 2 inches for the western half of the state, really. So it's a down east thing for tomorrow, and then it's cold. That's the other big story. This Greenland block is going to be with us through the weekend. It locks in the cold air way below average here through the weekend, but into next week, that high, the blocking high, gets out of Greenland into the Atlantic, and that opens up the weather highway. It'll be a more progressive pattern, and it will help with temperatures rebounding a little bit by the middle of next week. But you see how cold it's going to be. These are the highs, some 10 to 15 degrees below average. Won't be till the middle of next week that we snap out of that cold. So on the water tomorrow, not the best, but better than I think today and yesterday. 3 to 5 feet on the seas. Winds, they could gust up to around 40 knots. That would be in the afternoon behind a cold front, and that will also usher in that sharp drop in temperature. You see, after Thursday, single digits, close to zero at night inland with teens in the afternoon. Perhaps a snow flurry on Sunday morning, but again, that's secondary to the cold. Low 20s this weekend, and then with that warm up next week, we may catch another storm system. Right now, I've got a wintry mix there on Wednesday of next week, but down east snow tomorrow. Then it's cold, and next warm up not till the middle of next week. Next year, not till next year.
Frigid cold.
If I had $1 for every time I've heard that, just like today, I'd have maybe like
I mean, the
$6,
size after,
Means you're the king of dad jokes.
Hey, it's all right. Oh,
Yes,
and by
we
the
know
way,
this.
this is a New Year's Eve tradition.
to wear a bow tie.
I wear it, yeah, every time I'm working New Year's Eve. That's what happens.
You don't have yours on.
No, I guess I'll
But you combed your hair different, so we'll take that, yeah.